Okay, let's go do this.
With the keys handed over, Black Lives Matter Canada is laying new roots. The Wild Seed Centre for Arts and Activism, a first of its kind in North America. And this BLM team can't contain their excitement.
Welcome! Hello! Hey, we're here!
Co-founder Rodney DeVerlis is our tour guide.
When someone walks in here, how do you want them to feel?
I want them to feel welcomed, above all. I want them to feel like this can be their home too. I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel free to be themselves, to bring their full, authentic self. And nobody's gonna police them or judge them or restrict their access here.
Okay, where are we gonna go? Start from the top?
Let's start from the top.
Okay,
Third floor.
let's go.
Let's go. We've been engaged in this specific project for 2 years now, really.
Wow. This is a beautiful space.
Yes.
When you look at this, what do you envision?
One of the things that we love about this movement is that it's not just talking about Black pain, but it's providing space for us to celebrate.
I really stuck it out, trying to see it through.
And so we really imagine that this could be a space in which activists and artists can come together and celebrate. This is where we anticipate the laughter and the joy and the fullness of Blackness to be here. And we searched all year, all over the city.
Black Canadian history is all around this 10,000 square foot property. It's close to Toronto's historically Black neighborhoods, minutes away from the iconic Black bookstore, A Different Book List, and just down the block, the old Toronto office of civil rights activist Marcus Garvey.
We know that we are building on a lineage of strong Black organizing, and we know that there's many people that have come before us. And part of that is looking at our past as a way of shaping our future. I am obsessed with this space.
Ooh. So this will be where the work happens.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So much of activism is meeting. It's the not sexy part of it, where groups have to come together and figure out what is the strategy, argue and debate it out. We, going for a larger space, is to be able to share it out. And so we've already committed to free space for all BLM chapters. And so this very much belongs to the Black Lives Matter movement in Canada. We also really want to invite those who are organizing but don't have space.
BLM's new home is Black owned. They purchased it outright for $8.1 million. Donations paid for the majority of it, locally and through the BLM Global Network Fund. And the City of Toronto is expected to contribute $250,000 toward upgrades. Those upgrades will be led by Black architects and interior designers.
And how will you hold yourselves accountable to the community? Because, you're coming from this radical, grassroots group into this amazing, beautiful building, and you're going to have to deal with a lot more financial responsibilities, and you're gonna have to make a lot of hard decisions.
Absolutely. I mean, that's such a good question. One of the things we've had to grapple with was the evolution of this work. And so as a charity, we have many requirements of how we have to report, how our relationships with donors, ensuring that we're transparent with folks about where their money's going, and ensuring that we're not hoarding resources, and that when people donate, they have something that they can reference and utilize back and forth. And the number one way that we want to do it is right from the beginning. Next month, we're going to be doing community consultations. So before we even move a single thing, we want to know from people, what do you want? How do you want this space to be responsive to you? And I'm sure that that's going to be exciting. I'm sure that's going to be contentious. I'm sure it's going to be passionate. And we welcome that. We welcome that passion.
There are so many spaces in this building.
Yes. This is actually one of the spaces where we hope to actually keep its intention. It's an art room.
Yeah. What kind of programs do you hope to offer here?
We have so many programs that have been in development, have been launched, and are waiting to be launched, and we're anxiously needing space to be able to make them happen. We've been in development of a family support program, which would be a comprehensive program to support families of victims of police violence. We also have an artist in residency program that we're hoping to expand. So it's a combination of both internal BLM Canada programs and initiatives, but also making space for collectives and external programs.
How will you measure success?
For me, I'm really interested in longevity. And so I've seen so many of our movements come and go. We end up getting pushed out of these neighborhoods that we actually helped create. And so it was really important for us to actually have a space in which it's black owned and black operated, and that it's actually black people at the table that are a part of the conversation on how to best service us. Freedom is really the goal here in many ways.
Good luck with all your work.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you and the whole team.
Thank you. It's been a team effort.